sorry I'm late. Did you forget to set your alarm clock?
Hello, everybody. We are here. We are live. I'm pretty sure that I had the panel up before I pulled up my clips. But that's okay. Mara right now is currently on mute because she is enjoying some gameplay of what is it? Suicide Squad? The new Suicide Squad game, I think.
You should show it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and pull that up. Actually. So we're going to be watching the Suicide Squad games. Yeah, she's watching some footage for that. I know, right, Brian? Hi, Steph. Whoa, she's on time, right? All right, let me share my screen. Let's share some audio, and let's go to DC FanDome.
This is what I'm watching, people.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There we go. I'm not going. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not. Should I share? Should I unmute it? I guess I'll unmute it if we're gonna have it on here. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Waller's stupid alpha target. Who are we supposed to be killing again?
This is what's on right now on DC FanDome. Right now, this is
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
hey, King Shaw.
The mighty Superman has just rescued that pilot.
Beat it, Spandex! We're on a top secret assassination mission here.
No.
Oh,
Right.
the fuck.
So, figure out who we're killing yet?
Was that a boomerang?
Wrecked.
You gotta get a clip of Ryan going, fuck boomerang!
No, yeah, somebody has to do that.
Wow. Okay. Very dangerous. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm not really happy with
That's
Harley's
funny.
design either. I'm hoping that it changes in the game, or at least throughout the game. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting.
It does look interesting. Ooh, evil Superman.
Yeah.
I'm not really
Knights look a
digging.
lot better.
Gotham Knights did look really
looked
good.
fantastic.
Oh man, yeah, Gotham Knights look dope. I didn't like Harley's design. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm hoping that maybe you can maybe customize it a little bit or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
I hope so.
Well, that's the only thing that they've shown, so I have no idea if there's gonna be anything.
Trey, why do these trailers always have to play rap? Play some metal.
Yeah. I agree, Trey.
Oh man, I love that last part. You just hit him with a boomerang.
Yep.
Fucking boomerang.
Fucking boomerang. So after this, there's about 10 minutes to go before we get the Batman panel. Now, everybody who is on this stream, actually, Jeff, I don't know, Jeff, did you watch it?
No.
Okay, good. I am not alone. So these two fuckers over here, they already watched it. They watched the trailer. We're gonna get a trailer. We are going to get a Batman trailer. Lethal has already watched it. I am fucking stoked for this trailer. I am hyped. I'm so excited. I am pulling for this movie. I am pulling for this movie. I want this movie to be so fucking awesome.
You're gonna be doing a lot more pounding and pulling after you watch it. Did you watch it, Mara?
Giggity. Yeah, as I said, I was watching. That's why I was on mute.
It's pretty fucking good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I want it. Now I'm really pissed that it got moved. I mean, granted, yeah, it kind of makes sense in the long run for it to be released in October with the whole long Halloween angle to it.
Mhm.
But I'm still pissed that it got moved from June. So when it
Well,
now,
blame COVID.
fucking comic cough.
Yeah.
You wait till you see it. It's gonna change people's minds.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna call it.
so
I'm gonna
excited.
call it. It's another Heath Ledger moment. You shouldn't judge it until you see it.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
another one of those. It's
Oh,
another
man.
one of those. It's oh my god, why the fuck is this piece of shit playing that? Oh, that's
Yeah.
why.
Oh, I'm so stoked
Yeah.
now. I'm
Holy
so
shit.
stoked.
No kidding.
Oh,
I
it's
You
a
really did
fucking
it.
amazing trailer.
man, everybody. So I've been trying to tell people that Robert Pattinson has moved on. Everybody's saying Sparkle Batman, Twilight
Oh, yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell. He's moved
nice.
on from that. He has moved on. He's developed his acting craft. He did Twilight for the paycheck. He's straight up admitted it. He did Twilight to make money, and it opened a lot of doors for him as an actor. Since then, he stayed out of the spotlight. He was in a Martin Scorsese movie, if you know what I mean. Obviously he has some acting talent. He has moved beyond Twilight. He was unfortunately given a shit script. He was put into a young adult film, but he's moved on from it. He's a fantastic actor. So I'm hoping that he's just going to bring it with this role.
That's a good one. The thing is,
I'm hoping he's going to bring it with it. I told Mara earlier, I am dying on this hill. I'm dying on it because I really want Robert Pattinson to kill it in the role.
That trailer was better than the Snyder Cut trailer.
Shut up, Lethal.
It was.
It's different feels, so it's good. I'm not gonna say it's better. I'm saying they're both have like their own level of excellence, but it's like different feels to the film. Yeah. So you can't exactly compare the two. But it is very good.
Oh, see, now I'm getting really excited. Okay. And the more excited I get, like my stomach has been hurting all fucking day because I've been so excited. I've been so hyped for this day, for DC FanDome, for this day. I've been so fucking stoked for it. Oh shit. All right.
It's up. So
it's up.
I want to show people that missed it. This is what the shirts look like. Hold on, maybe I'll go back to so here is the shirt. If it'll just open. God, if it gives me issues now, I'm gonna fucking scream. I clicked on it. It says waiting for ink to the people. Oh fuck! Come on. But that's the shirt. That's the front of the shirt. And I wanted to click on it to see the back, and it's now being slow again. Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
Scroll up, Mara.
Yeah, that's. Hold on.
Just scroll up where it says. See right there where it says never faced us before. It's basically just white. There's nothing written there. And then where it says Not Us United, it says associate producer. Mm-hmm. That's what the back looks like.
Is the site up again?
Well, it's being really slow now because it was up. Okay. And I clicked on the shirt so that people could see the back, and it's still saying waiting. Hold on, let's do this. Go again. It's doing that buffering symbol right now. So.
All right, we're about 5 minutes out. 5 minutes out. Man. And this panel that we're going to be watching is 30 minutes long. It's a 30-minute long panel.
30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes. Yeah, it's 30 minutes according to their schedule.
Yeah, because
it's 30 minutes long.
It's supposed to go. Look, went back to error.
Ah, darn.
Oh shit!
All right.
I just watched the trailer again. Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
I was not watching the trailer when I muted. By the way, my wife came in and talked to me. I was not watching it. I promise.
All right. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go get some Pepto-Bismol. The more excited I get for something, my stomach just gets into knots. And coming off of Justice League, the Snyder panel, I was just, oh man.
They gave me my video back. Nice people.
Oh, good. That's
Oh,
good.
sweet.
And now going into this, Lethal's getting me so fucking hyped right now.
Oh my
Like I'll be right back. I need to go get some Pepto. You're killing me. Y'all are killing me right now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just drinking some beer. Screw the Pepto.
The trailer
Have some coffee.
is lit. Oh my god, it's lit.
How much footage did they show for the Suicide Squad game? I know we saw that little last bit. Was it like longer, like the Gotham Knights thing?
I kind of missed it, but I think that was about it. Kind of like just a teaser to give an idea of what to expect with the game, as far as because it's like Suicide Squad kills Justice League. So
It's very intriguing. Let's put it that way. It's a very intriguing game. Gotham Knights is day one pre-order. I mean, absolutely. And you've got your PS4 too, and I think Harley is PS4 exclusive, isn't she?
yeah, she'll be
okay.
she'll be basically like if you pre-order it, she'll be
Yeah.
an exclusive character that you'll get if you
I
pre-order.
think it was actually Red Hood is the PS4 exclusive that's on the Suicide Squad game, because one of them had a PS4 exclusive. I remember that.
Okay,
I think it's-
because he's in the Gotham Knights game, so it makes sense if he were PS4 exclusive for Suicide Squad games, because they're supposed to kind of tie in.
Yeah.
They're like the same universe, so I really, God, I want to be able to play as Red Hood, but I don't want to. I have to see more of the Suicide Squad before I say definitely it'll be day one order.
Yeah, people in the chat are like, evil Superman again, kind of thing, you know? So, I don't know. He's probably brainwashed or something like that. Or on Red, is it Red Kryptonite? Maybe.
Yeah,
Red
they
or
didn't.
Black mixed up.
It was hard to tell based on that trailer, but I really liked the boomerang at the end coming back and getting him in the back of the head.
Yeah. Somebody has to
That
find
was
that
funny.
with Ryan. Somebody has to do that.
Yeah.
Megan Chetty.
Trailer will be-
That Superman game they were supposed to be working on by Rocksteady, I don't even know if that was really ever a thing or if it was like just something they were talking about, because they've been working on the Suicide Squad game for a while. Trey said people saying on Twitter that League is brainwashed by Brainiac in the game.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's not like evil Superman. He's
Brainwashed.
Evil Superman is getting old, says Brian. Runner wants to play as Nightwing. Mateus is it's always evil Superman. ABC is here. Hi, ABC.
Hey, what's up, ABC?
He's like, I haven't even watched the trailer. Is it good, Lethal? And Lisa went quiet.
Yeah.
Lethal was hyping us up.
I still can't get over how ugly Harley is, says Brian. Whew. All right, we are 1 minute out from the Batman panel. One minute out. I'm so fucking excited now. Oh, my stomach is killing me. All right, let me share my screen. Trey Courtney is telling ABC that it is good.
Yeah.
All right, let me share my screen. God. I'm excited. I'm totally excited for this panel. My stomach is really hurting.
Oh, the official Twitter account is the director's cut of Justice League at Snyder Cut.
Yeah, at Snyder Cut.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have it on mute right now just because it's not the panel yet.
Did you watch the Shazam panel?
I did watch it.
You did?
See the kind of like the little jab that
they took
when David Sandberg came on. It's like, did you recut my film because Zachary Levi was making fun?
Yeah, he said that like he wants to do his own cut of Shazam because one of the kids said like, I want to like superimpose us into Zack Snyder's Justice League. Into Zack Snyder's Snyder Cut. ABC says Gotham Knights does look beautiful.
It does. It really does.
I wasn't even interested in that game, and I am all for playing that shit. Like, I really want to.
Is that co-op as well? Like, will you be able to do it?
I hope so.
Online. Okay.
I
That
hope
would be
so.
really cool. It's kind of like the Ghost of Tsushima Legends, where you can like 2 to 4 players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm hoping they do that. If it's not, at least if it's not available, like when it's initial release, then do what Sucker Punch did, and that is like kind of release a co-op mode later on.
I I really want to play as Jason Todd. Jason Todd. I'm gonna play as the Red Hood.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
And I
Nightwing.
trust
I gotta go
Roxanne in
Nightwing.
this game too. So
You're gonna go Nightwing.
I'm gonna go Nightwing.
Just watch the trailer. Yeah.
I'm the.
You watched it again, Lethal.
No, I was making coffee. I said, you watch the trailer.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Just watch it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I am right there with you, Sam. It looks so awesome. In fact, you know what? I officially challenge you to a game.
I mean, we've been hanging out with the fans all day, but we also have our fan questions.
I have so many questions.
I don't care. I don't care about your questions.
James, who's
Yeah.
going to be joining us here very soon.
Okay, great. I tell you what, why don't we go and chat to James Gunn and see what he has to say when I asked him my question, which was.
All right, they're gonna talk to James Gunn.
I thought it started at 7:30. You bunch of freaks.
They've been kind of
They're running behind. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're running behind.
Did
I
I see
hope they let you
Aquaman panel?
shoot. I hope they let you
What?
shoot people as the Red Hood. They should.
I hope so.
Yeah, they should. What's up, Jedi Feta? What's up, Tana?
What were you asking, Geekman?
Did anybody see the Aquaman panel?
I caught a
didn't.
little bit of it. I caught a little bit of
Okay.
it. I didn't really wasn't able to sit through the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was getting something to eat during that.
There's more like
watch it.
what I mean. It was more or less like from what I could tell, kind of like what they were hoping to do with the second one. I don't remember them getting too much into details.
Okay.
But the thing I'm worried about is when James Wan, as much as I love him as a producer, is when he said that he was going to finding a way to make it relevant to today, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, no.
What? Why?
Man of Steel was relevant to today.
Yeah, well, Man of Steel was also. Well, man, I'm talking about like, it could be relevant today, but have universal messages. And the way he couched it was like they were taking what was happening today and making it relevant.
I don't know. It's James Wan. James Wan made Saw. I think by that he just means we're gonna have fucking oil spills and shit.
Oh,
Here we go.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pretend like I haven't seen it.
Yes, pretend like you haven't seen it.
Thankfully.
Listen. Just listen.
As many of you probably already know, we were in the beginning stages of production when COVID hit. So now I'm
He's gonna get
very
copyrighted.
anxious to get back to work and continue to form this beloved character. I've always been a massive fan. I'm not really allowed to share anything, so I'm going to hand it over to the great Matt Reeves, who's somewhere around here, and he can determine what can and can't be talked about. But I do know that if you stick around till the end, there's a cool surprise. So,
I wonder what it is.
I hope you enjoy it.
Oh my God, Lethal, you need to stop. I love how just the
Matt,
tone.
I'm so excited that you're here, and thank you so much for coming by.
Oh,
Thank
wanna
you. It's
see
great to
some
be
tone.
here.
So, as Robert said,
That's
it's
the Batmobile.
super early to tell us much about the movie. But I think what's exciting about where we are with DC and with this franchise specifically is that there's been a multiverse of Batman, right? And now you're taking over this particular iteration of Batman. What made you want to tell a Batman story? I mean, this is a heavy lift. What was it that drew you to this character in this world?
Look, I love Batman, and I've loved Batman since I was a kid. And I never even imagined, when I began making movies, that I would do genre movies, because I just love certain kinds of
Is
movies.
it too
that are
loud,
very
guys? Should I turn it
character-based.
down?
And it's really
No, it's
interesting
good.
that as I got deeper into genre, I realized that was a way to do very emotional stories, but under the guise of these sort of great mythic tales. And in particular, what excited me, and the thing I related to in the Batman story, was that he isn't a superhero in the traditional sense. He might have a cape, but he can't fly. He's like you and me, but if he has a superpower, it's the ability to endure. And not only the ability, but the kind of compulsion. And so that idea of being that driven by your past and by the things that you can't quite resolve in yourself, like he's a very alive character. And to me, to tell a version of Batman where, again, it wasn't about how he became Batman, but it's about the early days of how he is Batman. And he is so far from being perfect. And watch us sort of see him becoming what we all know about him and see it in new ways.
Oh, I love
felt like
it.
that was a way to do something that hadn't been done. And that was really what I was excited to be able to do in this iteration.
Love everything he's saying.
That all of us imagine ourselves or have imagined ourselves to be Batman. And I know that's why I love those stories.
I am Batman.
I was a kid because he didn't come from another planet, right? He doesn't have magical powers. He's just a guy that wants to do good.
And that's the thing. The other question is, what is good? One of the things that I think is interesting is learning how to be Batman. You know, the whole idea, this is all an experiment in the movie. The idea is that we're in year 2.
It really is.
Gotham experiment.
I
It's a
was thinking
criminological
that
experiment.
too.
He's trying to figure out sort of what he can do that can finally change this place. And in our story, as he's in that mode, that's where you meet him and you see that he is charting what he's doing, and he's seeing that he's not having any of the effect that he wants to have yet. And that is when the murders start to happen. And then the murders begin to describe sort of the history of Gotham in a way that only reinforces what he knows about Gotham, but it opens up a whole new world of corruption that went much farther. But as that story starts to come out, without being an origin tale for him, it ends up being something that touches on his origins. So you start to see that as it starts to describe this epic history of corruption in Gotham, that you start to understand, well, where did my family sit in that? And in that sense, I think all of that is a way to take a story that is a detective story, a very point of view story, a mystery. It's got, of course, you know, action, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of it, it also is incredibly personal for him, even though it is the story in which he's trying to understand and unravel this mystery.
Man, I love everything.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of what we know,
I really wonder what they're going to
you've
show in the
revealed some
trailer.
of the characters
Shut up.
in this story, and the casting is just
You watched it
extraordinary.
too, Mara.
They're amazing. I mean,
I
you know,
did. Shut up.
Paul Dano plays
Not
a
everyone's
version
fault.
of
No,
the Riddler
they haven't played it.
that no one has
Oh.
ever seen before, and it's really
Sure
exciting. He's
about
such an incredibly creative actor, and so what he is doing, I think, is going to blow people's minds. And then to have, you know, Zoe Kravitz, her iteration of Selena Kyle, like, to me, that's incredibly exciting. You have an iteration that you've never seen of what she's doing, but it touches on all these kind of iconic sort of things that people know from the comics. So it's always about trying to square what you sort of know with what also is new. And that is really part of, I think, the exciting sort of process of making a Batman movie, which is to find a way to make it your own and to find a way for the actors to make it their own, and yet still connect to all these things that people also go, oh, that's my Selena. I know who that is. And I guess the one thing about the Rogues Gallery is that it actually, in a weird way, is the origins of a lot of our Rogues Gallery characters. So, like, Selena isn't Catwoman yet. That's actually part of the journey. Oz is not yet the Kingpin that he's going to become. He's the Penguin. In fact, doesn't like being called the Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
And the Riddler is just emerging for the first time. So that's all incredibly exciting. And then we have, like, you know, to have Andy Serkis, who is, you know, I work with on the It movies, is one of the most beautiful actors. And he is playing an iteration of Alfred that I feel like people have never seen before, which is really exciting to share with people. And then we have an incredible, for me, like, I just think that Jeffrey Wright is just one of the great actors. And to be able to work with him in a totally new iteration of Gordon. And then we have, you know, the amazing John Turturro, who's going to be a Carmine Falcone, who, again, I think in this iteration, you've never seen that version before. And how all these characters connect, I think, for me, was one of the challenges, but also exciting things about the creation of the story, which is that in going on this sort of desire to solve, or the urge and the compulsion to solve this series of crimes, you touch on all of these iterations of the beginnings of these characters, so that the whole movie is like, it's like a snowball rolling. You can just feel the momentum building and building, and that's the attempt.
It's exciting to be able to talk to you in the
Steph's
middle
been stroking her hair
making
quite a bit
this,
while listening to
this
this.
incredibly rich undertaking. And you're an incredibly busy man, not just this film. It's just announced that you're going to be working on the Gotham PD
She was
series
about to do it.
with Terrence Winter. How are these two projects going to dovetail? How are the series and the films worlds going to overlap or connect?
Yeah, totally. I mean, for me, the idea of this story was a story in which Gotham, which has this sort of depth of corruption, and then the idea that we could actually do a series that is going deeper into an aspect of it, which in this case is the corrupt police department, the corrupt inner workings of the city. And the way we're going to do the series, which is, I mean, I'm incredible. I mean, Terrence Winter is just like an incredible writer. So the idea that we got him to do this, I mean, just is literally a dream. And the idea is we go back to year one, and year one is the beginning of the emergence. It's the first appearance of this masked vigilante that starts to unsettle the city. And you start to see the story through the point of view of these corrupt cops, and one in particular. And the story is actually a battle for his soul. And he's a cop over generations, and the history of corruption in Gotham is enormous and goes back many years. And the story is like, as you realize that there's this myth building in the background, you're actually in a new place where you've never seen these characters before, some of which we'll touch on that you may have seen from the comics, but others totally new. Then you can go down an avenue and go into detail that you couldn't do in a movie, and to go into these sort of rich places and meet entirely new characters that Terrence is going to create. I'm incredibly excited about it.
That's awesome.
That's interesting.
Like I said, it just dimensionalizes that multiverse that much more and adds that much more depth to it. Now, as you know, Matt, here in the DC FanDome, it's not just a celebration of all the superheroes and the villains that we love, but most importantly, it's a celebration of the fans. So we have some questions for you straight from the fanverse, okay?
Okay, cool.
Here we go. All right, this question comes from Arvin in the UAE, and he asks, when it comes to costume design and the collaboration processes behind it, to what extent were stars able to implement their own influence within the design?
That's a good question. Actually quite a bit. I mean,
Really?
We have, of course, an incredible costume designer, Jacqueline Duran, and the bat suit was designed by Glyn Dillon, and they're geniuses. I mean, it's great to work with them, but one of the things that's really important is being able to work with the actors. Like Rob had a very important part in designing the suit in that he had to be able to wear it, he had to be able to fight in it. And one of the things about this bat suit is that it's very practical. The whole idea is that he's made it himself. And so we need to be able to sort of see how it would fit on him in these ways that he could move, but also look like it was something that was still evolving. And even the idea of the story, he's in year 2, so he's been wearing it. So like, he goes every night looking for trouble. So you look at his cowl and you can actually see there are gashes in it. And all of that detail was an incredibly exciting sort of dialogue between me and the costume designers, and then having Rob involved. And so, yeah, I mean, the actors have a lot to do, because you always do a dialogue with everyone so that we can arrive at the thing that feels the most grounded, the most honest, and the most character-based.
I really like that. I love how it's going to be evolving. Isn't that in the leaks, Mara?
I'll tell you this. One of the big things that Rob actually talked to Christian Bale, and Christian Bale was like, just make sure you're going to be able to relieve yourself. So all of that sort of was actually part of what was important to build into it, which is like, okay, he needs to be able to put it on. He also needs to be able to live as a human being.
Okay, here's a video question from Pedro in Brazil.
Hi, I'm Pedro from Brazil. And I believe that one of the most important things about the whole Batman mythology is not just the characters such as Batman or the Joker, it's Gotham City itself. So I wanted to ask you, what should we fans expect to see from Gotham City in this film? Thank you.
You're absolutely right. Like, it's just as important as any of the Rogues Gallery. It's sort of like the nature of what this place is and the history of it is critically important to our story. And one of the things that I really wanted to do, because it is the center of this story, especially the history of corruption in the city, was I wanted to present it in a way that was really fleshed out. I wanted it to feel like an American city you'd never been to. I mean, other iterations have, obviously the Burton one had very, very theatrical, beautiful, beautiful sets. And Nolan had the version that he created in Batman Begins, and that was a particular thing. And then parts of Chicago and parts of Pittsburgh. And what we're trying to do is create a version of it that you haven't seen before. So some of the locations that we've chosen, the idea is to take, let's say there's like we have like a Gotham Square. So that's like Times Square, right? Now, if we had it in Times Square, then you'd be like, I guess Gotham is New York. But in our case, it's actually going to be Liverpool. And the idea is to go to Liverpool where there's all the sort of the foundation of the Gothic architecture, and then add all more modern structures through CG, but in a way that you see the movie, now that I've blown it, I've told you what it is, but you'll be like, hey, where's that city? Where did they shoot? And so the aspect of Gotham and realizing it has been, for me, one of the great pleasures in getting to mount the movie.
That's amazing. Evla from Germany says it's already known that the movie is going to explore Bruce's second year as Batman. How do the citizens of Gotham perceive the vigilante?
Oh, that's a good question. Because it's still early and because he is a vigilante, which means he takes the law into his own hands. I mean, if you were in a city and there was a guy who dressed up as a bat and showed up out of the shadows and sometimes confronted those people and beat them up because he felt what they were doing was wrong so that he could sort of put the fear of God in them about the crimes that they're committing. I think we would wonder, well, gee, that guy sounds a little dangerous. He's not yet the vision of the character that he becomes, where he becomes a symbol of hope for the city. He's earlier in the trajectory. And so they're afraid of him, frankly. He's kind of a growing legend. I think there are some people who are wondering, does he exist? Well, how exactly does he exist? And that legend is building day by day and has been since he made his first appearance about a year and a half ago as we were in year 2. So yeah, the public is afraid of him. I mean, that's one of the things I think that he will confront in the course of the story, and that Rob has to sort of deal with in playing the character, which is the idea of how he's perceived.
And speaking of Rob, Aditya in Indonesia has a video question.
What was the best part of Robert Pattinson that he was chosen as the new Batman?
Ooh.
I mean,
Good question.
About Robert Pattinson is he's an incredible actor. I feel like the work that he's done in the last, I don't know, 6 years has been incredible. Like a friend of mine made a movie called Lost City of Z. And
oh yeah, that's
Robert
a good movie.
Appeared in that movie, and I was like, "Who is that guy?" He had just such charisma, and Rob in the movie has this incredible beard, and you're like, "Who is that?" And it's Rob, and Rob in The Rover, and Rob in Good Time. He is like a chameleon, and he is so.
The Lighthouse.
He's just such a gifted actor, and he's been working on his craft in this really incredible way. And he also happens to be a tremendous, passionate sort of fan of Batman, the way that I am, and so it was an incredible thing to be able to connect with him and to share our excitement about the character and to work with him. I mean, you know, he looks like Batman, but more than anything, he has the soul of someone, I think, that can play a Batman like you've never seen before.
Andy from Australia asks, how long
If I
did
want
it
a
take
bad
to build
lad.
Batsuit, Batmobile,
Australia.
and Batbike? And did you have to build a set to create the Batcave?
You know, it's funny. It's like stepping into your childhood in a certain way, because, you know, obviously the first thing you have to do is you have to craft a story that you think is worthy of the character. But then once you've done that, it becomes like, oh yeah, we're making this movie.
Oh,
One of the things you have to do is you have to design a Batsuit. You have to design a Batmobile. You have to have a Batcave. You have to have Batbikes. All of the things that he's going to have. And so, you know, for me, that's been one of the exciting things. And that happened even before we were quite done with the last iteration of the script. You know, we'd already gone through passes, and it was quite clear what the vision.
I'm not going to spoil
was
anything, but
while I'm writing,
I am
actually
a
already
young,
have a production designer
healthy
on, and
male.
so he would be
It's
sending,
normal
as I'm
for me
writing
to
scenes, I
wake
might
up
send stuff
with
to
the
James,
blood
and he's like,
rushing to
what
my
about
dog.
this for a Batcave? And so yes, we had to build a set for it. But I think it's an
woke
incredibly
up this
original and
morning
different set. I
flaccid.
think it's going to be really fun for
And
the
then I saw
audience.
the trailer leaked,
What version
and
of
that was
exactly
quickly
this
rectified.
Batcave is going to
Or
be.
rectified.
The Batmobile and the Batsuit, they took a long time. You know, I mean, Glenn came on quite
If that
early,
fan from
and
Australia was
we
from Victoria,
worked
does
in
the question
design of
count?
it again, as I was
No,
writing, and the
means it's
idea of
retarded.
him being able to fight in it. And so they started illustrating, and I'd say we spent easily a year to do the Batsuit and then to get into the Batmobile, and that, of course, that part's a dream. I mean, you know, you start.
I can't wait to see that
the
Batmobile in action.
Is like, you're just kind of like, what? That's the incredible candy, right? Like the telling of a story is the hard work.
I can't
and trying
wait
to
to
make
hear
sure
your
that you're doing the
fangirl
right
scream
thing.
at the
And then
trailer.
when you get to dive into the idea of this car
I'll
that
try not
again
to,
feels
it's that
connected
bad.
to this version of the character, a grounded version of the character. This is something that he built, and to try and look at those kind of rough seams and imagine how all that works. It's been an incredible sort of gift to be able to do that.
So much fun. Alejo from Argentina asks, what will be the main difference between this Batman and the other incarnations from previous films?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I think, you know, as we said, it's not an origin tale, and you're meeting him in the early days. And for me, what's really important about this iteration is that, you know, a lot of the other stories are very much about how he had to master his fear and master himself in order to become Batman. And that in that Batman state, he's sort of in his best self. And I think for me, what was exciting was not doing that, not doing the origin, not doing what we'd seen done so beautifully in other movies, but instead to meet him in the middle of this criminological experiment, to see him in the becoming of Batman, and to see him make mistakes as Batman, and to see him grow and fail and be heroic, do all of the things that we associate with Batman, but in a way that felt very human and very flawed. The biggest fantasy, of course, as a kid would have been to be Batman. And so the idea of putting the audience in the shoes of that character and make the audience feel the way that he feels, I think that to me I hope is what's different about what we're doing, is to try and do it in exactly that sort of manner. And then, of course, the other things that are from the earlier history of the comics, like him being the world's greatest detective and how he got there.
Ooh,
you know,
I
those
like
things
that.
have been touched on, but I don't know that they've been essential to the plot.
Struggling
as
to keep my lips sealed
Batman.
here.
So there's a lot of things I hope that will be totally different.
Cliff from
You know,
Australia.
Steph,
What's
you have a
one
way
deep
to
cut
move
comic fans might
I
be
have a what?
surprised to see has
You have a way to
inspired
move
the Batman?
You know, for me, because
I know.
wanted to get
You'll
into
be
the
quiet
mindset
there,
of
woman.
characters, and I wanted to think of psychology. For me, I think one of
Just
the
go find your
deep
neighbor,
dive
Lethal.
ones
She'll keep your
was
lips busy.
Darwin Cook's ego. He's confronting the beast that is Batman, and it's kind of, there's a kind of duality. I mean, there's a lot in what, you know, I was trying to do in the story about him confronting the shadow side of himself. The degree to which you have self-knowledge, you're able to understand your motivations, but he's broken, Batman. So while he's doing all of these things for the reasons that he thinks is right and that have a heroic sort of grounding in them, there's also many things that are driven by the parts of himself he doesn't yet know. And so I would say that that kind of sort of psychological Jungian shadow side, that sort of version of it is very much connected to that vision from Darwin Cook, from Ego.
Yosef
Love
from
it.
Bolivia says, which non-Batman movie were Matt Reeves, yours, inspiration for the Batman?
Oh, well, because the movie is a detective story, because it is a, you know, a thriller in the sort of cop world, and because it's about corruption, we're treating this Batman story as if this is, as if this could have happened. I mean, the idea is that, as I said, Batman doesn't have this sort of the ability to have sort of super heroic powers. He just has super heroic focus and super heroic drive. And so
My question is,
for
how long did it
me,
take to
you
grow
know, a
that
lot of movies
stash?
like Chinatown
No
is a
kidding.
one, because Chinatown, Jake Gittes, in investigating that sort of the series of crimes that were part of that story, he discovers the depth of corruption in Los Angeles. And so in that way, it's like a classic noir. And that's very much this series of murders that Batman is investigating are very much in that mode. So Chinatown was a really big one. And that idea of that kind of gritty, flawed, this humanity of it, that was very much inspired by those kinds of movies, by like French Connection and other sort of cop movies like that. I would say even a movie like Taxi Driver, the description of a place and very much getting inside of somebody's head. And I guess a lot of really sort of 70s street grounded stories.
So, Matt, one of the exciting things about
Chinatown's
the
fucking great.
Batman as a character is that he's so layered and so kind of intense that you can dip into his life at different points. And none of these different characters, these different iterations of the Batman or Gotham or the entire kind of Batman universe as it was, will tread on the ground that others have already covered.
Oh, totally. I mean, for me, that's exciting. Like the idea of the history of Batman, like just the idea of the actors who have played Batman, like Adam West, when I was a kid, like Adam West, that was like, when I was 5 and watching him as Batman, like that blew my mind. I wanted to be Batman so badly. And then I remember when I was a little bit older and then Keaton came onto the scene with the
Adam
movie,
West
I was
Batman got all
I
the
was
bitches.
so excited they were going to do a theatrical version of that. And then the iterations that have followed, like so many incredible people. I mean, Bale was amazing. I mean, incredible. Everything that Chris Nolan was astonishing. And I personally, I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he was
Thank
incredible.
you.
Like, an iteration again that we hadn't seen. So like, in fact, I'm really excited because I know that they've got Zach is going to be doing the new Justice League cut of his that he didn't get to do originally, and now he's getting to do it, and I can't wait to see that. So for me, the idea that there are sort of, first of all, to be a part of history like that is an incredible thing, and I do think that that's one of the things. It's kind of like the comics, you know, when you look at the comics, there are so many iterations of Batmans. There are so many different people's Batmans. There's Neil Adams' Batman. There's, you know, of course, there's Bob Kane and Bill Finger's Batman, and there's Frank Miller's Batman. There's so many Batmans. And so to me, that's one of the joys of being in the kind of comic book world, is to try and say, hey, what can we do to put our spin on this so that people can find a new way of looking at that character that they love?
I remember when the Dark Knight graphic novels came out when I was a kid, what a radical departure that felt like, how exciting that was.
Oh my God.
But it didn't erase all the ways that I had connected with that character previously. It just made the world richer and, you know, more exciting. So,
yeah, totally. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it's this strange thing of wanting to be able to find a way to come at it in some new way, and yet it has to be connected to that thing that you love. And that, for me, being part of that history and being part of all of that is sort of almost unbelievable. You have to pinch yourself.
So, Matt, before we wrap up, I think that what the fans really want is to get just even a tiny glimpse of what the film is going to look like. And, this is a fan experience. I'm hoping you brought us something we can show them.
It's FanDome. And, having been to Comic-Con and all of that, you don't come without anything. And, look, we've only shot 25% of the movie, 30% of the movie. So there's so much. This is just scratching the surface, but there was no way that I could come here and not bring a look at the movie. So, yeah, I'm incredibly excited to share what is just the first tease of our movie. And I hope you guys like it.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
It is.
Ooh.
From your secret friend. Underneath the bridge. Who? Topper sprung a leak. And the animals I trapped. Haven't a clue. Bobby, come my pet. Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
Oh shit!
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
Oh shit! That was...
I'm vengeance.
Fucking told ya!
Holy shit!
Whoa! This guy's crazy.
I fucking told you this trailer was going to change people's
God.
minds.
You're part of this too. How am I part of this? You'll see.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
fucking told you.
I'm so excited
Oh
for
my
this film.
God.
It's a movie. You only shot, a quarter of it, and it's already feels so robust and intricate, and I can't wait to see the finished product. Thank you so much for being here.
Cave
Me
that
and all the
motherfucker.
fans
Oh
around
my
the world,
God.
We're so excited for this film. I know I speak for them when I say that we're all super pumped for the Batman.
Well, thank you
Damn.
so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here. And
Wow.
I'm really excited that we're going to get back to making this movie so that you guys can see it.
Oh my God!
Damn.
Thank you to the fans around the
Holy
world for your dedication to DC.
Damn!
Wow.
No.
Holy shit.
Wow! Holy shit! Dude, you just missed it.
You just missed
Are
it.
you trolling right now? Like, what the hell?
See you, Mega Jenny.
You just missed it.
Yeah.
Oh man! Holy shit! Oh,
Wow.
I fucking love that shit. Oh my God, that is. Oh, it looks sick.
By the
That
way, over
trailer
200 people
fucking-
watching. Can everybody hit the like button?
Holy
Please?
shit!
200 people.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Oh my God!
That was fucking fire. That was fire. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
God.
Fuck. Oh my God. All right. Let's watch it again. Come on, DC,
So
for
now
the
can
trailer
you
on
use the
YouTube. So I will use the link now. I will use the link now, Lethal.
Thank you.
Let me grab it. Oh man, that looks fucking. Oh my god.
They just put it on there.
Oh fucking send it! Get fucked, Marvel! Hell fucking yeah!
Ray
right.
lose. Yeah, Raylu for life.
Yeah, they put it online already.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
All right, I'll just
Warner
go
Brothers
there.
Pictures has it. Yeah.
Bam! I will go there. Bam! Oh man, that looks fucking awesome. That looks fucking. Oh shit!
I'm gonna put a link in the private chat for you.
All right, yeah, that'd be
There
great.
you go. There you go.
Holy shit! I'm dead.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, we're gonna watch it again. We're gonna fucking watch it again. I am.
That was fucking.
Yeah,
fantastic.
that trailer is sick.
Absolutely.
Holy shit. Marvel has left the chat.
Yep.
Hell fucking yes, they did. All right, I'm pulling up the trailer. Let me pull up the fucking trailer. Oh my god.
Wasn't there like some talk? Ryan was saying something about how the second season of Mandalorian was trying to undercut what DC FanDome was doing or something like that. And then they realized, no, we're going to get fucking...
We're not doing that. Yeah, that's stupid. Don't be dumb.
Right. Oh, hey, Ryan. I don't know. He just popped in. We'll see if he comes on.
He's having an orgasm over that trailer.
Yeah, he is.
All right, let me share.
Look at Mara. Mara's like satisfied.
Taking it all in.
Hmm.
That was good.
Ah, that was amazing. All right, we're gonna watch it again. Let's
Holy
watch
shit.
this shit again. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep, do it.
I love this right here. Fucking red. Oh, you fucking tube, buddy. Get the fuck out of here, fucking tube, buddy.
Tube buddy is being asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you close the two buddy thing?
I can't get it off.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
Damn.
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
I fucking love that Riddler. Oh man, he sounds so sick.
And you stay up all night playing Mortal Kombat.
I can Batmobile.
Whoa! This guy's crazy.
Yeah, music is great.
You're part of this too. How am I part of this? You'll see.
Damn.
Damn.
Cracking skulls.
Yeah.
God, it looks so
Wow. Damn.
I fucking love it. God, fucking tube buddy, get the fuck out of here.
Wow. Damn. Oh, Subhuman says, woke up just in time. Nice.
Well,
right.
No, guess I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw Steph, but I won't have to knock on my neighbor's door. I don't know if you saw what I promised to do if something happened.
Yeah, you...
No, did not.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not, but you know, you are you are Lord Long Dong.
Lord Long Dong.
Behold.
I'm pretty sure your neighbor is Jeremy, isn't he? Isn't it? You're Jeremy. It's Jeremy though. I'm pretty sure he's on his period.
I'm on my period right now.
Could you imagine living next to Jeremy? You'd be like, oh my fucking shut up.
Oh my god, it would be like that when he got that spam caller and he's like,
Did you see the edit ABC did with that?
Yeah, I saw that with the brick.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. Like that's all. If he were your neighbor, just variations of the word "fuck." Basically,
Basically yeah.
Oh
my god.
God, that looks so awesome.
Yeah,
oh,
it does.
Man.
Absolutely.
Man. Oh god, that was
In
awesome.
time, you'll know what it's like to lose.
So Orange Hat, holy fuck, that was awesome. Rob looks so fucking awesome as the Batman.
Even stream.
I love how subdued the music was.
Yeah.
So the cinematography could shine.
Well, like subdued, but like because like it goes with what Matt Reeves was saying this whole time, and that is very noir-esque in tone. So you're not exactly going to want like loud music or anything like that. You want to create the perfect atmosphere for what you're going with the tone of the film. And
We need louder music.
And that I think that goes perfectly with it. I'm like waiting to see, the first trailer, and we get maybe an inkling of what the plot itself is going to be. It's kind of like the Zack Snyder teaser trailer today. I don't want to see a lot. I'm already hyped enough as it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a lot because too often Hollywood, I don't know what their mentality is, but they like we've got to sell it, so we got to put this in the trailer. And I'm like, no, you just ruined it. You ruined like what would have been like genuine shock value for the audience going to see it. So
I just want to bring this up right here. Mateus, hashtag Steph was right. I've been really pulling.
I have another announcement. There's one announcement that wasn't on DC FanDome.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I've been pulling for this film. So yes, I was right. I've been right.
All right, read it.
Oh my gosh!
Shit. Nice. Right. Nice.
Oh, so is that what he was?
Oh damn!
Oh, that's what he was. That was what he was hinting at. Was it? Jeez.
Nice.
That's awesome. If you don't know, Lethal is very good friends with the Axel Braun, the famous porn director. That's awesome. That is so. Yes, exclusive. You learned it here. You found it out here.
How freaking cool is that? I came on camera just wearing my robe and my pants to say, how fucking cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Now I drink my coffee.
Now all we need is the Batman to get released so we get an idea of what Axel Braun's going to be giving us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, my bad. Let me pull this up. Boom. Hashtag Steph was right. Yes. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for acknowledging that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Boom. Oops. I forgot to take it off. Yeah. I'm just going to leave that up here for a little while longer. I've been pulling for this damn movie. I've been pulling for this movie. I've been looking up leaks for this movie. I've been loving everything that I have been reading. When they leaked the Batmobile, I fucking loved the Batmobile.
That's a great design.
It was an awesome design for the Batmobile. I loved it. I fucking loved it. You know, some people were saying like, oh, that's impractical. Some people were saying like, he is a billionaire. He should be able to build something better or have something better. And Matt Reeves just said like, dude, he's building it from scratch. He is learning. And that's what I've been saying. And, you know, it doesn't matter how much money you have. He is learning. He is in the
People are forgetting that he does not have Lucas Fox with him.
Yes,
right now.
yes, thank
He
you.
does not have Lucas Fox with him right now. He's doing everything on his own. So
he does it anyway.
Yeah. So I'm like,
yep. He is doing everything on his own.
Yeah, him and Alpha do that shit together.
Ryan, I'm pretty sure your phone is still not working.
Yeah.
Well, he does have an Android, so.
Yes. So yeah, I've been pulling for this movie. Some people did not like the Batmobile design, but I fucking loved it. I loved the Batmobile.
There are even some people that are not digging the symbol, and you know, I think like my preference overall is the like original Keaton and like the Affleck versions, but I'm really digging this one, like I told you in one of our chats, and that is because it's very reminiscent of the symbol on his chest, which is also reminiscent of when he melted down the gun Joe Chill used to kill his parents, and put it, inserted it, like basically wove it in a way, melded it with his armor. So,
yep, it's supposed to be practical as well.
I'm not a fan of Bale Batman.
Me neither.
I'm not a fan of his take as Batman. I'm at me all you want. I'm not a fan. My top three are Keaton, Affleck, and Kevin Conroy. I know Kevin Conroy is not live action, but you cannot look at Batman and not hear Kevin Conroy's voice. I'm sorry. And
you can't read a comic and not hear his voice.
Yeah. So
I liked Bale a little bit in Begins, but Dark Knight and especially Rises, nope. No. That voice, I just couldn't get it. It got worse and worse every movie.
I'm not a fan of the Ledger's Joker either. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. He did not. There was like certain parts in it where I could see Joker, but then there were other parts where I'm like, no, that's not something Joker would do. He's not coming across as Joker.
I appreciate all versions of Joker, including Jared Leto's Joker. I appreciate all versions. All versions.
Yeah, I'm holding out Final Judgment on him because he got royally screwed over.
He did. Yeah.
And I want to see what he would have given us if the studio hadn't stepped in and go, we have to make it like Guardians of the Galaxy. And I'm like, no, you don't have to do that.
No.
So I want to see what he would like, kind of like Ezra Miller with the Flash. He was arguably the worst part of the Justice League in Joss Whedon's version.
Yeah.
But I want to see what Zack Snyder's going to give us before I say, yeah, we need to recast him, or okay, I can see what Zack Snyder saw in him, sort of situation.
Trey, that's actually, I don't like the Reeves Superman films either. So, nope. Never really did. And that came out when I was a kid. Well, you know,
I like the second one.
Not that old. But I mean,
the second
one is better. Yes.
So.
For the Joker.
Yeah, Subhuman, you did. Do you want to show that for Subhuman? Because if he just woke up, then he missed the teaser for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah. You sure did. I can pull it up. Oh, man, my stomach is going crazy. So fucking hyped. Oh my god. Okay.
So much hype. So much.
I feel like after this stream, I'm about to pass out. That's how I feel. All right.
That's why I was wondering if I will stream or not. Because I've been on like Ryan's stream. I've been on 2 of your streams. And I'd be like rehashing everything that we talked about. And Geek Blend is going to be doing his stream, which I'm going to be jumping on at midnight my time. So I'm like, I think I just need to go on.
The Trooper.
I need to go on Ghost of Tsushima and just kill some Mongols past like 2 hours.
there you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh man, sorry. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
But yeah, this has been a long day for I think all of us, and it's just gonna be even longer for you, Geekland. Because
I agree with this comment right here. Reeves talking about the movie hooked me more than the trailer. Yeah.
I was on Lyndon's stream this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I was just, him talking about it, but
oh my god,
I wouldn't say like it hyped me, but like it definitely excited me. But then like you couple that with the trailer, and that's I think where the hype is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And here's the trailer. To watch it again.
Oh god, I fucking love this thing.
Now I've heard.
It was Steppenwolf behind him. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good morning, Raging Rhino.
Get
so
Raging Rhino.
While I'm in my coma, what did I miss?
2.5 hours to get your Macas be your stream on time. No excuses.
What is this, Lethal?
This is a better look at Colin Farrell's The Penguin.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Colin. Oh shit!
Shut up!
Wow.
No.
No, that's
Shut
not.
up!
Oh no! Holy shit!
Wow.
Oh my god!
Okay, now,
I
okay,
fucking
now,
love that. Oh fuck yeah!
That's fantastic. Yeah. Wow.
Holy shit!
He's gonna fucking kill it in this role. He really is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
It didn't even cross my mind because I was like picturing like Colin Farrell as he looked, thinking like, oh, it's probably gonna be like Penguin before we know him as Penguin, kind of like it's Batman before we know him as Batman. Yeah, I'm not seeing Colin Farrell in there at all. That's Penguin.
No, that's fucking great.
Wow. Metal Mold. He definitely gonna kill someone else.
Or just Meredith was unique Penguin. Let's put it that way.
That's Penguin.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He gained weight. I don't know if he gained weight. Is Riddler the main villain in the Batman? The Riddler is supposed to be, yes, the main villain. He wants to be Batman's like intellectual equal. That's why you see all of those notes like to the Batman, for the Batman, because he's trying to be Batman's intellectual equal. Yeah, that's well, at least that's what, according to leaks that I've read. Yeah, he's supposed to be the main villain, which I'm really excited for because I hated Jim Carrey's rendition of the Riddler. I did not like it. I preferred Gotham's version of the Riddler, Corey Michael Smith. Corey Michael Smith. I really enjoyed his version of the Riddler. The awkwardness was a little bit off for me because he was very awkward.
Yeah.
But I can see how that came into play. And when he visited where I live for a con that was here, and he said that like when he was researching for his role, he didn't watch anybody. He didn't watch any other actors, so he wouldn't mimic them in his role. In his version, what he did was like he read comics as research for his role, and it kind of shows. It really does, because he made the Riddler his own. He has his own version of the Riddler. It's very theatrical, but not completely over the top like Jim Carrey was. Jim Carrey was Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
I will give you that. Yeah, it was kind of reminiscent of the 60s Riddler because I did watch Adam West Batman, but at the same time, even his was subdued to a point. Like, yeah, he had that craziness to him in certain parts, but Jim Carrey was like kind of like several rungs and craziness above that. So I'm trying to remember the actor's name. God, Frank. I can see his guy's face.
Animated series Riddler is the best Riddler. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have him right over there. He is over there on my shelf. Fucking love animated Riddler. He is my favorite Riddler. The Riddler episodes on the animated series are my favorite episode. Some of my favorite episodes. I still have them memorized. I still have them memorized. I used to watch those episodes a lot. I love this comic. So
There
we
it is.
can officially say that DC FanDome destroyed virtual San Diego Comic Con.
Justice Con did that already.
Oh, fucking yeah, we can.
Yeah, Frank Gorshin,
Yes.
that's the actor I was thinking of. Even he, like, he had like elements of craziness to him in some scenes, but then he like took it down a notch when it called for it. Jim Carrey is like, once he hit that, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, craziness to the role, he just stuck with it and kept it through the entire film. I'm like, that's not the Riddler. That's not the Riddler. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think, it's supposed to be the Riddler.
It is supposed to be the Riddler. Yeah, the guy with the tape.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but also it's like Riddler's wanting to take over because Joker is in Arkham Asylum.
That is supposed to be, that's what I read. That there's just the Joker's not in the movie, but he is spoken about. Like they
just
mention
say his name,
him.
basically.
Yeah, they mention him.
Like Voldemort.
So like he's like the Batman now that. What was that?
I don't know. I don't think the clock has kicked in yet.
That's in the leak that they mentioned the Joker. They mentioned that Batman, like, he was able to capture the Joker and put him in Arkham. But I guess like after that, the Riddler was like, who's this guy? Who's this new
I think
person?
Evan's gonna be the big bad.
Bane Evan.
Bane Evan.
No, Larry, what exactly? I mean, we have like leaks, so we can kind of talk about what the story's supposed to be, or at least what we heard, but we don't know for sure. But from what I remember from the Riddler is that Batman has captured the Joker. If these leaks are true, and Riddler is basically wanting to step up and be Batman's intellectual equal.
Yes.
But what's Evan doing this entire thing? What's he doing? What's he up to?
He's Bane.
Yeah.
So, but then you're combine that with the Penguin being in the film and the Falcone family being in the film as well. Elements of like the Long Halloween, which kind of reflected that scene at the beginning where you saw during the trailer where he like dives and like pushes someone out of the way, sort of a thing. That could probably be the party scene that was supposed to be filmed. A while ago.
It looked like a funeral. Did it look like a funeral?
There's supposed to be a party. There's supposed to be a party scene. That could. I'm saying like there's a party scene that was. I'm not saying like, I'm like.
There was a coffin.
No, I didn't mean to say like in the trailer, but there's supposed to be a party scene, which is supposed to be reminiscent of the Long Halloween.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't like the dark.
I'm so freaking excited. I am so this will not tie into the Joker. This is completely different from that. It's not going to tie into Joker 2 at all. I think that DC, they spoke about this earlier when they had their multiverse panel. They're introducing the multiverse, especially with the new Flash movie, which I think is fantastic. And they're saying that everything, all the new movies, the DCEU, the new Matt Reeves Batman, 89 Batman, the Schumacher films, the CW shows, the Arrowverse, all of that can exist in the DC multiverse. That's why they're bringing all of that into play now. So I think that's fantastic. Not everything has to tie in together. They're just uniting everything. And I think that that's amazing because that's just uniting all of the fans and saying like, hey, you can like all of this and it's still under the same umbrella. It's still a part of the multiverse. So I think that's pretty
Brian's
awesome.
In the back.
I crave unition.
What up, Brian?
I'm actually here. I had a really bad signal because I was at a Little League baseball game.
I am the villain of the Batman movie, Ryan.
No, you're not, you fucking liar. So
I'm scared of the dark.
Well, everyone else should be scared of DC because DC is the fucking king right now. And if you're not down with that, get ready to suck on our massive throbbing cocks for the next several years.
Speaking of
Because
sucking on massive throbbing cocks, did you see Axel Braun's announcement?
I did. The Batman, yes.
Yeah, he's doing it as a series, though.
Oh, like Zack Snyder, huh?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Give me 4-hour-long fuck sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trailer was awesome. I watched the one that you put out early, Lethal, and dude, the I'm Vengeance. It's not like I love it because it's not like trying to do some voice or whatever. It's not quite Robert Pattinson's normal voice, probably, but it's just fucking intense.
Yeah.
And the beat down that he delivers right before it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's just so simple. Like not like like where Bale was trying to do that whole voice, like changing his voice so people wouldn't recognize the things like that. It's just him just simply saying after he kicks the ever loving shit out of the guy, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm vengeance.
No. It's emotional when he says that.
No,
it is 100 emotional when he says that. I mean, that's just like raw emotion coming out. He's just like,
we need Henry Cavill. We need Superman being like, the MCU is dead. Bury it. That's what we need.
Kevin Feige crying in his fucking.
Oh, look at Lord Vader. Nope, Ryan, I'm a Marvel boy. I will die on that hill alone if I have to.
Well, you won't be alone. You'll be
yourself.
surrounded by female Thor, Valkyrie, Brie Larson,
all the
Scarlet
Whammons.
Witch. So,
the A-Force, pretty much. That's what they're
I
gearing
feel you, though. You know what? I feel you, Lord Vader. I feel you because I was about to die on this Robert Pattinson as Batman hill. I was about to die on this hill alone because so many people had so many doubts about this movie, and I was just like, it's gonna be awesome. I know it is.
The MCU still has stuff to prove too. They may not be completely dead, but now they can't bank on Captain America. They can't bank on Iron Man. Thor is out pretty much after
Thor's cucked. Yeah.
They cucked him. Those were the big three that drew people. You can't bank on them anymore. So
Bruh, we have Darkseid.
Thanos, come on, Darkseid, kick his ass. He don't need no fucking stones.
Okay, Thanos wishes he could beat Darkseid. Darkseid came first. Darkseid was the Mac Daddy, pretty much.
She's getting so mad.
Just wiped out half the population. Darkseid comes in and goes like, you know what? What?
Holy shit, Mara! When you came back, you were like, ah.
You roboted for us for a second.
Yes, when you came back, it was just like
You're a robot.
Whatever I was saying was like Darkseid comes in and goes, you know what? Fuck this planet. Everyone's dead. Pretty much. Like he brings apocalypse to the planets.
Not half of y'all. Not half of y'all. All of y'all. And the ones that aren't, you're just gonna be my slaves.
Yeah, pretty much. Like not half.
Slaves.
No. And
I disagree, Angela Straven. The multiverse doesn't allow for lazy storytelling. It allows for storytelling.
Who would win in a fight, Thanos or Bane Evan?
Bane Evan.
Bane Evan.
Because Thanos went to become a farmer.
I like this. Pattinson gets so much hate due to Twilight series, but dude is a damn good actor outside of those films.
He's really good.
He even hates them. He does. He does. He is on record. He does hate them.
Nope. Darkseid eliminates like 99% of the population and keeps the 1% as slaves, pretty much. So no. Thanos comes in and goes, I'm going to help humanity by killing half of it. Darkseid is like, fuck humanity. You're
all. I'm just taking it all. Yeah.
I just want human touch.
Ryan's eating trash.
Snyder's Darkseid.
He's got his Maccas.
Someone said Snyder's Darkseid needs to eat more. The only thing Thanos eats more of is fucking cock. That's what Thanos eats.
I mean, come on. Yeah, he did. He went to become a farmer after he did the snap. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Half the universe had to die so I could.
He was like kind of like on Golden Ponding on another planet.
Yeah, he was.
No, but in reality, Thanos was done really well in the MCU. But the problem is the MCU is over as far as a lot of people are concerned. They have this new push for fucking diversity representation and characters no one gives a fuck about.
Mm-hmm.
Could they hit it big with S-Men? Yeah, they could. Could they hit it big with Fantastic Four, bring them back? Yeah, they could. But the problem is that's not what the focus is. And they have nothing in the works that the overall general public give a fuck about. Captain Marvel 2? Female Thor? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I got to run, guys.
All right. Thanks
for having me on, Steph.
Jeff.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll see you guys later on the Raging Geek Jedi show.
Bye.
Thanks again for having me on. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
It didn't help that the actress that plays Valkyrie is defending cuties, but that's okay.
Well, she hates white people too, so it's like whatever.
I'll be whatever color she wants. I need it.
Oh, Orange Hat. I reserve my judgment on Pattinson as Batman. Just needed to see that trailer to cement my opinion. He might pull it off, I will admit. Thanks for showing the trailer. No problem. No problem. I think if you want to, honestly, if you want to see, what he can deliver, go watch some of his movies that aren't Twilight and that aren't made during his Twilight stint. Like Water for Elephants, like that's not very fucking good. I mean, it's not. It's with Reese Witherspoon. It's something different, but it's still, he was typecast while he was doing the Twilight film. So that's another like romantic movie. It's not very good. But once the Twilight films were over and he started doing indie films, just smaller productions, and they didn't get much promotion, those are the films that you need to really get out there and watch, because those films are amazing. Those films are really, really good. Those films show what he can bring to a role.
Alchemist, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, am I allowed, Steph?
Go ahead.
Your stream, I would never do anything that the lady didn't want me to do in her stream, right? Because that's what you want. You want us to respect women, right, Alchemist? Alchemist, you're such a little fucking bitch. You're what you want. Yeah, they're gonna fucking ruin it because they're trying to bring the same stories that they brought into Marvel Comics, which fucking killed Marvel Comics. They're trying to do the same thing in the MCU, and guess what? It's not gonna work because maybe you want that. Maybe you want to convince people that you really care about these female characters. They're not gonna fuck you, and no one ever will, because your little fucking micro penis doesn't turn anybody on. So fucking take a look at mine while you're fucking sucking it and choking on it, you bitch. Fuck you.
There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. I'm very sorry that we are so cringe. Oh,
yeah.
We're the same thing as the pink-haired SJW, but on the other side. So far, I really haven't heard us say anything bad.
Yeah.
I haven't said anything bad other than the fact that we're talking about DC and hyping up DC, because everything that we've been watching today has to do with DC. So I really don't know where you're getting your opinion from, other than the fact that, we said something about Tessa Thompson that she has in fact said. So, hey, if you don't like what she said, too fucking bad. She said it. All right.
By the way, you had like over 200 people watching. That was fucking awesome.
I did.
I was so happy.
Did. Yeah. I did. That was pretty fucking dope. Uh-oh.
I'm not a
mod.
Alchemist said, oh, that's all right. Alchemist said you came off so bad right there. No, I came in your fucking mouth and right down your throat, you little bitch. That's how I came.
No, we're not blaming on the identity of the characters. We are blaming it on the quality of the storytelling and writing, which we've seen in the comics, and that
Stop arguing with retards.
To the movies. So have fun choking on Ryan's throbbing member, Alchemist.
Over here, we have a saying: just let the retard dribble in the corner.
Just let the spurg. I like how he's saying, like, someone please clip. Like, anybody in this fucking chat is gonna do whatever you're fucking asking them to do. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding?
Please clip it and put it out there. I want it out there for the world to see how you came in and bent over, gaped your fucking asshole while we all took turns. Yeah, I would love that.
Pretty much.
Make sure you upload it to Pornhub, though.
I don't understand what he's saying here. Instead of attacking the story or writing, you blame the decline of quality on the identity of characters.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out
That's
of
what I'm
here.
responding to. It's
Get
like
the
we are basically going after the storytelling and writing, you dumb fuck.
All right, Lethal is sharing something. Lethal.
This is the Penguin on a way to get some alchemist booty.
Oh shit! So that was the Penguin who was like, "Oh, this guy's crazy."
Yeah,
that's Colin Farrell. Hey,
oh, fucking yeah! Hell
I mean, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, he does. He looks sick.
Did you see the other one, Ryan? Did you see the other one?
Yeah, I did. I was watching. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He
photo.
looks like fucking Richard Nixon almost a little bit. Like fucking like he does not look normal.
Damn. He looks fucking dope. I love it. I fucking love it.
Like, yeah,
I
I think that's
That looks
all,
amazing.
that's like
No
all
problem.
the makeup and prosthetics. I think even if he gained a little weight, it wouldn't be that much. So that's like the beauty of like what the makeup department can do.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's being
chased
chased
by
by
that
Batman.
Batmobile.
Yeah, he is. That's what he's talking about Batman when he says this guy is crazy.
This guy is crazy.
Yeah.
I am not a crook.
Oh my god. It's not a crook. I wouldn't say he looks like Richard Kind, but like he definitely does not look like Colin Farrell. So
You know what? I never thought I'd say this, but I feel Wonder Woman was the letdown of the whole thing.
oh my god, I'm fucking hell, that cheetah. Fuck.
I just don't like. I don't really care too much about. It's just been too long. Like I was like excited to see this movie, excited to learn more about it, like 6 months ago. But now it's just like carried on, and I'm kind of ready for it to happen. Are you muted, Steph?
I also thought the Suicide Squad game didn't look half as good as Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights blew me away.
I want to see. They really didn't show gameplay, at least that I could see. So there's more.
It's supposed to be further away.
Yeah, it was just a trailer, so I want to see gameplay before I make a final decision.
I don't know. Just something about it just wasn't jumping at me. And then they said, "Oh, it's a sequel to Arkham Knight." I was like, "Oh,
no."
So that's why there's no Batman then.
So, but
yeah, Wonder Woman was a letdown. You're absolutely right, Ryan. I honestly wasn't looking forward to it as much as some other things. But so much has already come out about it. Yeah. Like it's been delayed so many times that the hype has just gone down. It's so hard to get excited for something that's supposed to have come out a while ago. And the panel too. The panel didn't really sell it. You know, this I feel like the DC FanDome is supposed to get you hyped. It's supposed to get you excited for stuff that's going to be coming out. And that their panel, they're supposed to be selling their movie, and it just didn't get me hyped for it. It didn't.
No, I mean my hype was already just about dead because of like all the leaks essentially kind of getting confirmed to be true, especially with the release of the trailer. And then you got the leaks of what Cheetah final form looks like, and then you see it in the trailer, and I'm like, yeah, way to show the scenes in dark so we can't see what shit she looks like.
Not only that, but just the animation for it. Like it looks, God, it really does look unfinished. Like it looks unfinished, and the movie's supposed to be done. The movie's supposed to be finished.
Looks unfinished. I don't know. I'm just not really liking. I mean, I know there's been different iterations of Cheetah, but I'm not liking the blonde hair on her. I'm not. Like, if you want her to stand out, especially if she's fighting in the fucking dark, give her the red hair. Like, the fiery red hair that's going to stand out when she's fighting against Wonder Woman.
I think they should have gone with, like, the Injustice 2 style look.
Well, anything would have been better than what the crap we got in that. Jesus. It looks
Black
like
Adam looked pretty lit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we don't know anything about it, but I just like how invested The Rock seems in the character.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. I think that
yeah.
I did also realize that the screenshot that we were arguing about earlier with like Robert Pattinson and his like hair all messed up, it was after he had like dove in front, like saves like dove in front of somebody to get them out of the way of the car or some shit.
Yeah.
Then he stands up and his hair's all fucked. And he looks like Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I like it how they're finally
Context
acknowledging.
matters.
They're finally acknowledging that every Batman actor has used eyeshadow.
Yeah.
I saw some guy was showing the Michael Keaton scene in Batman Returns when he rips off his mask. He rips off his mask and he's got eyeshadow for about one frame and then it disappears because he goes into a full facial shot.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't feel like how that's exactly a revelation to people right now because he's not exactly he's going to do that so it blends in with the mask. So
they did that. I mean, they had that a lot in Arrow too. Like he
Yeah.
would always have like that grease on his fucking eyes.
Oh, they've all done it, but they've never
Yeah.
actually shown them with it. Like you haven't seen fucking Ben Affleck, walking around as Bruce Wayne with eyeshadow on it. But it's all of them do it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well,
otherwise you just got this
I'm just
fucking
saying,
weird
like in
patch.
Arrow, like they have scenes where he has the shit on his eyes. Where he's just like walking around with the shit on his eyes. They have scenes with that.
God.
Whereas in the Batman movies, they really don't.
I'm vengeance.
Yeah. Vertical Horizons, I think they could have pulled it off. They could have pulled Cheetah off. So it's not exactly like it would have been completely difficult.
Do people not notice that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and there's a Cheetah cosplayer. I've seen pictures of it that did a better job than what Cheetah looks like in Wonder Woman. So, like, it's just another example of cosplayers doing it better than Hollywood. Like, Hollywood's supposed to give a shit and spend hundreds of millions of dollars on these films, and we're getting what looks like as many corners as they could cut with the CGI action scenes for Cheetah. So,
God, this just got me so fucking hard.
Kate Beckinsale, I think, could have done a good job as Cheetah.
Do you know what's funny though? Is like with everything that's going on at DC at the moment, ironically, it's both good and bad, but their comics are by far the weakest thing about them at the moment.
Now, did you watch what was it? Hold on, let me look at
You're muted, Ryan.
So just because I haven't been worried about making money there.
I think it was a Jim Lee portfolio review. Was it that one? I'm pretty sure it was that. Did you watch that?
I watched a little bit of it where he's just telling people, hey, if you put some shading on Mr. Freeze's crotch, his dick looks bigger. It's like,
Okay, nah, maybe it's not that then. It was something else. Which one was it? Oh, I'm looking.
I wouldn't go that far.
It was
ABC. The Avengers beta looks horrible from what I've seen.
I'm gonna put some shading around my crotch.
Go ahead.
You need it.
Oh, I know what it was. It was Tomorrow's Superheroes with Jim Lee.
Okay.
That's what it was. That's what I was watching. I was watching that. I was watching a little bit of that while I was eating. It was to discuss a contribution of Asian artists and writers and comics and comic books. I thought that was interesting. He was just talking a little bit about it, but he was also saying about how like they hired someone to kind of reboot, give us another iteration of Batman next year.
We'll see.
He was talking about like the multiverse and different Earths, and he's going to come in and give us. I think he said it's going to be like a 4-volume comic run, and it's going to be a Black Batman. So,
wait, for real?
Are they doing that
for real.
5G shit? Are they
They're
doing
doing
that 5G
5G?
shit?
Yeah.
Oh, rip.
Oh god.
I didn't hear that shit.
Wow. Okay, rip. Yep, goodbye.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he did.
I'd be okay.
He did say that he's committed to more to continuing the diversity and representation in DC Comics. And well, rest in peace.
I mean, I could see them doing a little bit of. I could see them like having a little, maybe a 5-comic arc or something where the Bat family's fucked and Luke Fox is forced to put on the suit for a little bit. But I mean, if that's your main Batman, that's your canon Batman.
It was. I don't know if it's going to be a canon Batman, but he was talking about the multiverse. Yeah, when
we got a Black Superman.
Yeah, when he was talking about it, so he wanted to bring in a black Batman. So that's what this guy's supposed to be doing. And he did speak a lot about diversity on that panel. So
yeah, he, like I said, I read an article and he did come out and basically just reaffirm their commitment to diversity. So and representation.
You're talking about the panel with just all the black guys and Jim Lee?
No.
That was a different panel where they talked about that.
Yeah, that was a surprise DC panel, wasn't it? No, that was a surprise.
That was the Static Shock one, right?
No,
yeah, they talked about Static Shock. Yeah.
So.
Excuse me.
Your stomach is still excited?
It is. It's calming down a little bit, but it is still excited. I think I need to take another shot of Pepto. God.
Oh God. I gotta take my dog out.
All right. We're going to end the stream. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Oh, this was awesome. I fucking loved it. I love ending on a really, really good trailer like that. I was pulling for this movie, and I'm so fucking happy right now. I loved everything that we got.
3 more months of filming. 3 more months of filming. So I'm guessing by early next year, we'll start seeing the first trailer drop.
That's kind of the crazy part, the fact that they've barely filmed any of this thing, you know?
Yeah, it's only a quarter of the way filmed. They've only filmed a quarter of the movie.
And if they're able to give us that from just a quarter of filming and they have 3 months more to film, imagine what the first trailer is going to be like.
Yeah.
So,
love it. Love it.
If it drops my birthday month, that'll be like a party the entire month for me, pretty much. If it even like as good as this teaser, pretty much.
All right, guys. Well, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, today was fucking amazing. Oh, I think I'm gonna go pass out now. Take another shot of Pepto and just fucking pass out. So, my dogs need me, so I'm gonna end the stream. Bye, guys.
Bye.